Everybody, NZ Blasian here, back with another squad builder video. As this time around, we've got the Chicago Bulls with their 2023 team or 2022 season team, whatever way you want to look at it. And we're going to do the whole scenario if Lonzo Ball never got injured. So we've got injuries fully turned off, so Lonzo can never get injured this season. And then, so I've got it on Hall of Fame, 12-minute quarters, injuries turned off, and no trades. So we've got Lonzo here at 6'6", 82 overall, alongside Zach LaVine, DeRozan, Vucevic, Andre Drummond, Patrick Williams, Javonte Green, Patrick Beverley, Alex Caruso, Kobe White, Derrick Jones Jr., Ayo Dosunmu, Terry Taylor, Dallin Terry, Marko Simonovic, Cullick Jones, Justin Lewis, and that makes up your Chicago Bulls team. So we're going to run a simulation and see how well Lonzo Ball can do, and see if Lonzo Ball can take the Bulls back to the championship rounds in the NBA. So we'll see how it goes. So we'll go from October 19th to start the simulation to November 13th. So we'll simulate through. We start off with a win against Miami, then a win against Washington, then lose to the Cavs, lose to Boston, then get a win over the Pacers, a win over the Spurs, a win over the Sixers, a win over the Nets, a win over the Hornets, lose to the Celtics, win over the Raptors, back-to-back wins against the Raptors, lose to New Orleans, and get a win against Denver on November 13th. So we start off 10-4. So we'll check the win against Miami, 22 for Bam, 16 for Victor Oladipo, Tyler Hero with 16, 33 points coming from Zach LaVine, 20 points for DeRozan, and Lonzo Ball struggled with 3 points, 4 rebounds and 8 assists, and 3 steals and 3 blocks, shooting 1 for 7. And then the win against the Washington Wizards, Bradley Beal with 37, 28 points and 10 rebounds for Porzingis, so a double-double. 32 points coming from DeRozan, 26 for Zach LaVine, 20 points and 12 rebounds for Andre Drummond, so a double-double. Lonzo Ball with 15 points, 5 rebounds and 8 assists, shooting 6 of 11. And then the loss to the Cavs, 25 points coming from DeRozan, 14 points from Patrick Beverley, 10 points, 4 rebounds and 5 assists from Lonzo Ball, 31 for Darius Garland, 24 for Donovan Mitchell. And then the loss to the Celtics, 27 points for Vucevic, 18 for DeMar DeRozan, 16 for Zach LaVine. Sorry guys, I just cleaned my vote. And then Lonzo struggled again shooting the ball, shot 2 for 8, 7 turnovers, with only 5 points, 9 rebounds and 7 assists for the game. Jaylen Brown with 24, Jason Tatum with 24 points and 11 rebounds, so a double-double. And then the win against the Pacers, 35 for Zach LaVine, DeRozan with 27, Vucevic with 23 points and 12 rebounds. And then Lonzo struggled again with only 2 points, 4 rebounds and 9 assists, shooting 1 of 6. 20 points for Tyrese, 20 points for Miles Turner with 10 rebounds, so another double-double for him. Then the win against the Spurs, Malachi Branham with 22, Zach Collins with 18, 25 for DeRozan, 24 for Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball with 5 points, 6 rebounds and 9 assists, shooting 2 of 7 from the field. Then the win against the Sixers, 22 for Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan with 16, Lonzo Ball with 8 points, 9 rebounds and 8 assists with 7 steals. 29 points and 10 assists for James Harden, so a double-double. 24 points and 10 rebounds for Embiid, so another double-double for Embiid. And then a win against Brooklyn Nets to start November. 21 for Bridges, 19 points and 11 rebounds for Claxton, so a double-double. 26 points coming from DeMar DeRozan, Vucevic with 25 points and 10 rebounds, so a double-double. Zach LaVine with 21 points. Lonzo Ball with 13 points, 8 rebounds and 4 assists, shooting 4 of 7 from the field. Just going to clear my throat, guys, so you can hear my voice a bit clearer. Like, damn, man. And then the win against the Hornets, a 30-piece coming from Vucevic, 26 for DeRozan, 11 points coming from Lonzo Ball with 3 rebounds and 6 assists, but he fouled out. Kelly Oubre Jr. with 20, Terry Rozier with 16, and then the loss to the Celtics, 31 for Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum with 26, and Miles Bridges with 20. 22 for Zach LaVine, 19 for Vucevic, 18 for DeRozan, and Lonzo Ball struggled with 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Move on to the win against the Raptors, 24 for Pascal Siakam, 17 for Fred VanVleet, 22 for Vucevic, 21 for DeRozan, 18 points for Zach LaVine, 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists for Lonzo Ball, shooting 6 of 8 from the field. And then the back-to-back wins against the Raptors, 30-piece for Zach LaVine, 23 for DeRozan, 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists for Lonzo Ball, 23 for Fred VanVleet, 18 points and 11 rebounds for Pascal Siakam, so another double-double. And then the loss to New Orleans, 26 points coming from DeRozan, 22 points and 10 rebounds for Vucevic, so double-double. 18 for Kobe White, and Lonzo Ball struggled again with 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Zion with 28 points, and CJ McCollum with 20. And then the win against Denver, 40-piece coming from DeMar DeRozan, with 25 points from Vucevic and 22 from Kobe White, 21 from Zach LaVine, 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 12 assists for Lonzo Ball. 25 points for Jamal Murray. Nikola Jokic with 25 points, 15 rebounds, and 12 assists, so a triple-double. So then we move into November, into early December. So go from November 13th to December 11th. So we'll simulate through. So we've got a 10-4 record. So we'll simulate through. And we take a win against New Orleans, a win against the Magic, get a revenge win against the Celtics, then lose 3 in a row. Return Justin Lewis to G League, return Terry Taylor to G League. So he took a loss to the Bucks, a loss to OKC, a loss to the Jazz, and a loss to the Suns. Then we pick up a win over OKC and a win over Sacramento. Then we get a win over Washington, a win over the Mavs, and then lose to the Hawks on December 11th. So currently, as of December 11th, we've got a 17-9 record. So we'll check the win against New Orleans. 21 points for Brandon Ingram, 19 for CJ McCollum, 23 points for DeMar DeRozan, 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists for Lonzo Ball, 16 points and 10 rebounds for Vucevic, so double-double. Then we get the win against Magic, 27 points for Zach LaVine, 22 for DeRozan, 13 for Andre Drummond, 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists for Lonzo Ball, 19 points and 10 rebounds for Wendell Carter Jr., so double-double. And then the win against the Celtics, 23 points for Zach LaVine, 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists for Lonzo Ball, shooting 7 of 9 from the field. Andre Drummond with 16, 25 points for Jason Tatum, Brogdon with 19. And then the loss to Giannis's Bucks, 29 points and 17 rebounds coming from Giannis, so a double-double. 21 for Brook Lopez, 22 points for DeMar DeRozan, a 20-piece for Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball with 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists. And then the loss to OKC, 38 points coming from SGA, 20 for Lou Dort, 20 points for Zach LaVine, 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists coming from Lonzo Ball, 17 for Vucevic. And then the loss against the Jazz, 23 points for Ochai Abaji, 18 points and 11 rebounds for Laurie Marketing, so a double-double. 29 points for Zach LaVine, 22 for DeRozan, 20 points and 16 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. And Lonzo struggled with only 3 points, 2 rebounds and 3 assists. And then the loss to the Suns, 29 for Kevin Durant, 18 for Booker, 16 for TJ Warren, 26 for Vucevic, 23 for Zach LaVine, 22 for DeRozan, and Lonzo again struggled with only 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 9 assists. And then we get the win to start December against Golden State. 29 for Steph Curry, 24 for Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga with 16, 25 points for Zach LaVine, 21 for DeRozan, and a 20-piece for Lonzo Ball with 9 rebounds and 7 assists. And then the win against the Kings, 23 points and 10 assists for De'Aaron Fox, so a double-double. 32 points and 10 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. 25 for Zach LaVine, 24 for Kobe White, 15 points at 2 rebounds and 10 assists for Lonzo Ball, so his first double-double of the season. And we move on to the win against Washington. 34 points coming from DeMar DeRozan, 21 points and 10 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. 18 points for Zach LaVine. And Lonzo Ball again struggled with 5 points, 7 rebounds and 10 assists. Bradley Beal with 24, Kristaps Porzingis with 18, Kuzma and Kendrick Nunn with 15 each. And then the win against the Mavs, 28 points for Zach LaVine, Kobe White with 17, 16 for DeRozan, 15 points and 16 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. 10 points, 1 rebound and 6 assists for Lonzo Ball, shooting only 4 for 9 from the field, which is horrendously bad. Luka Doncic with 32 points, 13 rebounds and 10 assists, so a triple-double, and 20 points also coming from Christian Wood. And then the loss to Atlanta, 43 points and 11 assists for Trae Young, so a double-double, a 20-piece for Jonte Murray, DeRozan with 32, Zach LaVine with 19, and Lonzo Ball struggled again with 5 points, 9 rebounds and 10 assists. So we move on. So we've got a 17-9 record, so we'll finish off December. So we'll go from December 11th to December 31st, so we'll simulate through. So we start off with a win against the back-to-back wins against the Knicks, then lose to Minnesota, then we get a win against Miami, simulate again, then we lose to the Hawks, lose to the Knicks, lose to the Rockets, lose to the Bucks, lose to Detroit, and then win against Cleveland. So as of December 31st, we've now got a record of 21 wins and 15 losses. So we'll check the back-to-back wins against the Knicks. 24 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists coming from Lonzo Ball, shooting 8 for 12. 23 for Zach LaVine, 22 for DeRozan, and Patrick Williams with 20. 35 points for RJ Barrett, Jalen Brunson with 18. And then the back-to-back wins against Knicks. 41 points for Zach LaVine, 21 points and 15 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. Lonzo Ball struggled again with 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. And then RJ Barrett with 27 and Jalen Brunson with 19. And then the loss to Minnesota, 28 points for Anthony Edwards, 19 points and 12 rebounds for Rudy Gobert, so a double-double. 33 points for Zach LaVine, 28 points for DeMar DeRozan, 10 points and 14 rebounds for Drummond, so a double-double. And Lonzo Ball struggled with 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. And then the win against Miami, 27 points and 11 rebounds for Jimmy Butler, so a double-double. 22 points and 12 rebounds for Bam, so a double-double. 22 for Tyler Hero. 24 points for Zach LaVine. DeRozan with 22. Vucevic with 21 points and 13 rebounds, so a double-double. And Lonzo Ball with struggled again with 3 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. And man, the Heat are struggling in a game 7. They're going to a game 7, man, and I swear they're missing this man here, Tyler Hero. If they had Tyler Hero tonight, man, they probably would have won that game. But all credit to Derek White and his buzzer-beating win. I'm not a Heat fan, by the way. I'm just a salty Lakers fan over here. So then we'll check the loss against Atlanta. 23 points for Jonte Murray, 19 points for DeAndre Hunter, 26 points for Vucevic, 21 for DeRozan, Zach LaVine with 18, and Lonzo struggled again with 5 points, 5 rebounds, and only 6 assists. And then the loss to the Knicks, 33 for RJ Barrett, 27 points and 13 rebounds for Julius Randle, so double-double, 19 for Jalen Brunson, 33 points for DeRozan, 14 for Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball with 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 9 assists. And then the loss to the Rockets, 22 points for DeRozan, 21 for Vucevic, 19 for Zach LaVine. Lonzo with 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Jabari Smith Jr. with a 30-piece, Jalen Green with 23. And then the loss to the Bucks, 26 for Zach LaVine, 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists, and 4 steals for Lonzo Ball, shooting 7 of 11. 40 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists coming from Giannis Antetokounmpo, so a triple-double. 23 points for Chris Middleton. And then the 5-point loss to Detroit. Zach LaVine with 27, 14 for Vucevic, 12 points and 10 assists for Lonzo Ball, so a second double-double of the season. 27 for Cade Cunningham, 16 points and 10 rebounds for Marvin Bagley, so a double-double. And then the 1-point win against the Cavs, 23 points and 10 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. 19 points for DeRozan, 15 for Zach LaVine. And we're Lonzo Ball with 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists, shooting 4 of 9. 32 points and 10 assists for Donovan Mitchell, so a double-double. 28 for Darius Garland. So then we move into January. So we've got a 21-15 record going into January. So we'll simulate from January 2nd game to January 28th or January 31st. So we'll simulate all of January. So we take the win against the Cavs, or we might as well check that, then we'll check the win and then we'll re-simulate again. 25 points and 11 assists for Garland, so double-double. 21 for Donovan Mitchell, 31 for DeRozan, 21 for Pat Bev, 20-piece, 4 rebounds and 7 assists for Lonzo Ball. And we'll re-simulate again to January 28th, so simulate through. We take a win against the Nets, lose to the 76ers, win against the Jazz, lose to the Celtics, win against Washington, win against OKC, and then lose to Golden State. So we'll check these few games up to January 15th, and then we'll re-simulate again. I'm over this cough, man. So we'll check the win against Brooklyn. So we get a 20-piece from Zach LaVine and DeRozan. And then Lonzo Ball struggled with 5.6 rebounds and 10 assists. 20-piece for Spencer Dinwiddie, 17 for Miles Bridges, or is it Mikal Bridges, 16 for Cam Thomas. And then the loss to the Sixers, a 40-piece and 15 rebounds for Joel Embiid, so a double-double. 31 for Harden, 34 for DeRozan, 24 for Zach LaVine, and 11.7 rebounds and 9 assists for Lonzo Ball. And then the win against the Jazz, 25 for Zach LaVine, Drummond with 19, DeRozan with 16, and Lonzo Ball struggled again with 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. And then Taylor Horton-Tucker with 16, and Colin Sexton with 15. And then the loss to the Bulls, a 40-piece and 10 rebounds for Tatum, so a double-double. 23 points and 10 rebounds for Jaylen Brown, so a double-double. 24 points and 12 rebounds for Vucevic. Zach LaVine with 21. Lonzo Ball with 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists and 5 steals. And then the win against Washington, 21 for Bradley Beal, 20 points and 10 rebounds for Kristaps Porzingis, so double-double. 26 for DeRozan, 15 for Kobe White. Drummond with 14 points and 10 rebounds, so double-double. Lonzo Ball with only 3 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. And we move on to the win against OKC. 29 for Zach LaVine, 21 for DeRozan, 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 13 assists for Lonzo Ball, so a double-double. 22 for SGA, Dario Saric with 15. And then the loss to Golden State, 35 for DeRozan, Zach LaVine with 22, and Vucevic with 22. And then Lonzo Ball with 3 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Steph Curry with 39 points, Draymond Green with 19, and Clay with 16. Then we move on and we'll finish the rest of January. So we'll simulate through. We take a loss to the Pistons, then a loss to Atlanta, then we get a win over the Pacers, a win over the Hornets, a win over the Magic, and then we lose to the Clippers to end January. So to end January, we've got a 29-21 record. So we'll check the loss against Detroit. 31 points for Cade Cunningham, 27 for Jaden Ivey, and 26 for Bogdan Bogdanovic. 29 for DeRozan, 22 for Zach LaVine, 19 points and 10 rebounds for Vucevic, so double-double. 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 6 assists for Lonzo Ball. And then the loss to Atlanta, 27 for Zach LaVine, DeRozan with 18. And Lonzo Ball struggled with 3 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. Jonte Murray with 35. Trae Young with 17 points and 15 assists, so a double-double. And then the win against the Pacers, 27 points and 10 rebounds for Miles Turner, so a double-double. Buddy Hield with 25. 33 for Zach LaVine, 18 points and 11 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. And Lonzo Ball struggled with 2.6 rebounds and 10 assists. Move on to the win against the Hornets. A 30-piece coming from Lonzo Ball with 5 rebounds and 6 assists, shooting 10 of 20 and 7 of 13 from deep. Oh, that's from LaMelo Ball. 22 for Kelly Oubre Jr., Terry Rozier with 12. 29 and 12 for Vucevic, 26 for DeRozan, 19 for Zach LaVine, and Lonzo Ball against LaMelo put up 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists, so his third double-double of the season. And then the win against the Magic, 24 for Markelle Fultz, 19 points and 13 rebounds for Paolo, so a double-double. 33 for DeRozan, a 20-piece and 18 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. 16 for Zach LaVine. Lonzo Ball with 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 8 assists. And then the loss to the Clippers, 22 for Zach LaVine, 18 for Vucevic, DeRozan with 17, Lonzo Ball with 10.6 rebounds and 11 assists, so another double-double, so it's his 4th of the season. Paul George with 27, Kawhi with 24, and Russell Westbrook with 16. So move on into February. So we'll go from February 2nd to February 16th. And we'll simulate through. Oh, we'll hit the simulation button again. So we take a win to start February against the Hornets. Then we lose to Portland, take a win over the Spurs, lose to Memphis, take a win over Brooklyn, lose to the Cavs, lose to the Magic, win against the Pacers, and then lose to the Bucks to start All-Star Weekend. And then we'll do over All-Star Weekend. Then we win against Brooklyn coming out of All-Star. And then we lose to Washington on February 26th. So as of February 26th, we've got a 34 and 27 win-loss ratio. So we'll check the win against the Hornets. 27 for DeRozan, 24 for Zach LaVine. And where is Lonzo? Lonzo struggled with 4.6 rebounds and 10 assists. Terry Rozier with 21, Kelly Oubre Jr. with 21, and LaMelo Ball with 15 points and 13 assists, so double-double. Then the loss to Portland, 23 for DeRozan, 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists for Lonzo Ball, 15 for Kobe White, 28 for Dame Lillard, Simons with 15, and then the win against the Spurs, 32 for DeRozan, 14 each for Zach LaVine and Kobe White, and then Lonzo struggled with 7 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists. 19 points and 11 rebounds for Zach Collins, so double-double. Devontae Graham with 19. And then the loss to Memphis, 38 points from Ja Morant, 16 for Desmond Bane, 26 for DeRozan, 18 for Zach LaVine, 13 points and 13 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double, but he fouled out. 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 8 assists for Lonzo Ball. And then the big win against the Nets, 23 for Cam Thomas, 18 points for Ben Simmons, 17 points and 12 rebounds for Claxton, so a double-double. 26 for DeRozan, 24 for Vucevic, 21 for Zach LaVine, 17 for Kobe White, 15 for Pat Bev, 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists for Lonzo Ball. So move on then to take the L against Cleveland. 32 for Garland, Evan Mobley with 20, 22 for Zach LaVine, DeRozan with 20, Vucevic with 18 points and 13 rebounds, so double-double. Lonzo with 9 points, 3 rebounds and 6 assists. And then the loss to the Magic. Sorry about all this coughing, man. I got the flu. Can't get rid of this cough. 26 for Zach LaVine, 24 for DeRozan, but we still out here putting out content for you guys. And then we got Lonzo Ball with his 5th double-double of the season with 17 points and 10 assists. 22 for Wendell Carter Jr., Paolo with 20 and Paolo with 21 and Cole Anthony with 21. Then the win against the Pacers, 22 for Miles Turner, 20 for Benedict Matterhorn, 41 points and 10 rebounds for DeRozan, so a double-double. 23 points and 11 assists for LaVine, so a double-double. Lonzo struggled with 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. And then the loss to the Bucks, a 30-piece coming from DeRozan, Vucevic with 17 points and 11 rebounds, and Lonzo with 4 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists. Giannis with 29 points and 11 rebounds, so a double-double. Then we had All-Stars, we had the Rising Stars. Team USA take the big 125-97 win. Scotty Barnes with 17. Jeremy Shohan with 18. And then the All-Star game, Team Luka versus Team Giannis. And Team Giannis get the 136-107 win. Embiid with 21. And Curry with 15, 21 for Trae Young and 17 for Luka, 16 for Kevin Durant and 10 points for LeBron. We move on into the win against Brooklyn. And there's a 30-piece from DeRozan, 25 points and 10 rebounds for Vucevic, so double-double. Zach LaVine with 20. Lonzo Ball with 11 points, 4 rebounds and 17 assists, so that's his 6th double-double of the season. 20-piece for Spencer Dinwiddie, 14 for Mikal Bridges. And then the loss against Washington, a 30-piece for DeRozan, 25 for Zach LaVine, 19 points and 11 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. Lonzo Ball with 8 points, 2 rebounds and 6 assists. Porzingis with 26, Kuzma with 25, Bradley Beal with 23. And we move on and we'll finish the rest of February into March. So go from February 26th to March 18th. So we'll simulate through. And to finish February, we end up losing to the Raptors. So we end up finishing February with a 34-28 record. So Chris Boucher with 19, Precious Achiuwa with 15, 25 for Vucevic, Zach LaVine with 23, DeRozan with 11, and Lonzo Ball struggled again with 3 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. And then we simulate Then we'll simulate into March. So we'll go from March 1st to March 18th. So we'll simulate through. We start March with an L to Detroit. We lose to Phoenix Suns. We lose to the Pacers. Lose to Denver. Then we get a win against the Rockets. And then we lose to Sacramento. Then we win against Minnesota. And then we lose to Miami. So as of March 18th, we've got a record of 36 and 34. So we're just above 50%. So we'll look at the loss to Detroit. Jaden Ivey with 25, Jalen Duran with 22 points and 12 rebounds, so a double-double. James Wiseman with 19 points and 11 rebounds, so a double-double. Cade Cunningham with 18 points, 10 rebounds and 14 assists, so a triple-double for him. 29 for Zach LaVine, 29 for DeRozan, a 20-piece for Vucevic, 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 11 assists for Lonzo Ball. So that's his 7th double-double of the season. And then the loss to the Suns, 33 for DeRozan, 25 for Zach LaVine, 16 points and 12 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists for Lonzo Ball, so a double-double. So that's his 7th. 44 for Booker, 23 for Kevin Durant, and 12 points for Cam Payne. And then a 5-point loss to the Pacers. Far out. 23 for DeRozan, 23 for Vucevic, 18 for Zach LaVine. And Lonzo scored a donut with 6 rebounds and 15 assists. Buddy Hield with 21, Miles Turner with 13 points and 10 rebounds, so a double-double. And then the loss to Denver, 23 points and 10 assists for Jamal Murray. Reggie Jackson with 23. 23 for Vucevic. 22 for Zach LaVine. 21 for DeRozan. Lonzo Ball with 6 points, 2 rebounds and 7 assists. And then the win against the Rockets, 19 points for KPJ. Jalen Green with 19. 39 for DeRozan. 26 for Kobe White. 19 for Vucevic. Lonzo Ball with 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists, so his first triple-double of the season. And then the loss to the Kings, 18 points and 10 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. 17 for LaVine, 15 for DeRozan. Lonzo with 10 points, 2 rebounds, and 9 assists. De'Aaron Fox with 21 points and 10 assists, so a double-double. Keegan Murray with 16. And then the win against Minnesota, 37 for DeRozan, Vucevic with 18 points and 10 rebounds, so a double-double. Lonzo Ball with 6 points, 4 rebounds and 7 assists. 36 for Naz Reid, 19 for Karl Anthony Towns. And then the loss to Miami, 25 for DeRozan, 14 points, 3 rebounds and 4 assists for Lonzo, and 12 points for Zach LaVine. 23 points and 11 rebounds for Jimmy Butler, so a double-double. 22 points and 10 rebounds for Bam, so a double-double. 22 for Hero. 21 points and 12 rebounds for Kevin Love, so a double-double. And we move on to the end of March, so we'll go from March 18th to April 2nd. So we'll simulate through. And we take a loss to the Sixers, back-to-back losses to the Sixers, lose to Portland, lose to the Lakers, then get the win over LA Clippers. And then we play the Lakers again. We get the win over the Lakers, the win over the Hornets, and the win over Memphis. So we've now got a record as of April 2nd, we've got a record of 40 wins and 38 losses. So we're still over 50%. So we'll check the loss to the 76ers. A 40-piece and 11 assists for Harden, so a double-double. 28 for Joel Embiid, 28 for DeRozan, 27 for Zach LaVine. And then Lonzo Ball with 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 10 assists. And then we move on again to the loss against the Sixers. 23 for Zach LaVine, 16 for DeRozan, and 14 for Andre Drummond. And then we got Lonzo Ball with 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. And we got 34 points and 12 rebounds from Embiid, so a double-double, and 20 points and 10 assists for Harden, so a double-double. And we got the loss against Portland, 26 for Cam Reddish, 20 for Simons, 17 for Grant, 32 for DeRozan, 16 for Levine, 15 points and 11 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. Lonzo Ball with 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. And then the loss to LA, 19 points for Dennis Schroeder, D'Angelo Russell with 18, LeBron with 18, Lonnie Walker with 17, 18 for DeRozan, 14 for Pat Bev, 13 for Kobe White, Lonzo Ball with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. And then the win over LA Clippers, 19 for Kawhi, 17 for Norman Powell, 16 each for Bones Highland and Paul George, 29 for DeRozan, 26 for Zach LaVine, Vucevic was 16, 10 points and 13 assists for Lonzo Ball, so it's another double-double for his season. And then we move on to the win against LA, 21 for DeRozan, 18 for Zach LaVine, Vucevic with 13 points and 12 rebounds, so a double-double. And then Lonzo Ball struggled with 3.6 rebounds and 5 assists. 22 points and 14 rebounds for Davis, so a double-double. 21 points and 10 rebounds for LeBron, so a double-double. 10 points for D'Angelo Russell. And then we get the win over the Hornets. 28 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists for LaMelo Ball. 27 for Gordon Hayward and 20 for Terry Rozier. 33 for Zach LaVine, 20 for Kobe White. 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists for Lonzo Ball. And then the win against Memphis, 36 points and 11 rebounds for Vucevic, so a double-double. 29 for Zach LaVine. And Lonzo Ball with 28 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists, shooting 11 of 13 and 6 of 8 from and 6 of 8 from deep. This cough can go away, man. I'm over it. Ja Morant with 37, Dylan Brooks with 25, and Brandon Clark with 20. So move on, and we've got the last 3 to 4 games in the season. So we'll simulate the last 3. So we take the loss to the Atlanta, a win against the Bucks, and lose to the Mavs. So we're now 41 and 40 going into the last game. So we'll check the loss against Atlanta. 22 for DeRozan, 22 for Kobe White, 15 for Zach LaVine, 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists for Lonzo. Trae Young with 45 points and 13 assists, so a double-double. 31 for Jonte Murray. And then the win against Giannis's Bucks, a 30-piece for Giannis with 13 rebounds, so a double-double. Zach LaVine with 26, DeRozan with 24, 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists for Lonzo Ball. And then the loss to the Mavs, 37 points, 13 rebounds, and 15 assists for Luka Doncic, so a triple-double, with Christian Wood getting 25 and 14, so a double-double, and 21 points for Kyrie Irving, 35 for DeRozan, 23 for Zach LaVine, 10 points, 6 rebounds, and 11 assists for Lonzo Ball, so another double-double. Move on to the last game of the season, and we'll simulate through, and we take the win against Detroit. I need to clear the throat, man. This cough is annoying. So we got MVP as Luka Doncic. Paolo got Rookie of the Year. Ben Simmons got Sixth Man of the Year. Miles Turner with Defensive Player. Alperen Sengun with Most Improved. Quinn Snyder got Coach of the Year with a 63 and 19 record. So we'll advance on. All NBA First Team is Luka, Ja, Giannis, Jason Tatum, and Nikola Jokic. All NBA Second Team is SGA, Trae Young, LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, and Joel Embiid. All NBA Third Team is Harden, Curry, Julius Randle, Kevin Durant, and Anthony Davis. All Defensive First Team is Luka Doncic, Lonzo Ball. So Lonzo made the All Defensive First Team. Giannis, Evan Mobley, and Miles Turner. All defensive second team is Paul George, SGA, Jaren Jackson Jr., Draymond Green, and Anthony Davis. And then all rookie first team is Paolo, Jaden Ivey, Walker Kessler, Jalen Duran, and Chet Holmgren. So we'll advance on. So Memphis and Portland and Sacramento play Denver. So we're in the East. So we got the play-in game against Detroit. So we'll simulate the play-in game against Detroit, and we end up losing to Detroit. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Detroit end up getting the win, and we dropped from the 7th seed to the 8th seed. So we'll check the box score. Detroit take the 110-102 win. 18 for DeRozan, 18 for Vucevic. Lonzo with only 7 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. 25 for Cade. Jaden Ivey with 20. So now we'll simulate again. So it's going to be... And Chicago don't even make it out of the play-in. They end up having to play New York and end up losing to New York. Big 143-114 loss to the Bulls. So New York eliminate the Bulls. A 30-piece from Zach LaVine, DeRozan with 22. Lonzo with another donut with 5 rebounds and 7 assists. And Jalen Brunson with 36. Julius Randle with 25 points and 11 assists. RJ Barrett with 22. So that means Chicago's gone. So Chicago finished with a 42 win and 40 losses. So they end up getting the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. They end up getting the 7th seed and then end up losing to Detroit in the 7th play 8th seed game. And then they have another chance against New York and they lose to New York. So Chicago with a fully healthy Lonzo Ball, they still can't make it out of the play-in. So they make it to the play-in, make the 7th seed, and cannot make it into the playoffs. So we've got LA, Portland, Golden State, LA, Phoenix, New Orleans, Dallas, Memphis, Atlanta, New York, Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Cleveland, and Philly, Detroit. And they're saying LA got the 1st seed in the West and Atlanta got the 1st seed in the East. So we'll simulate the round. And now it's going to be LA first, Golden State, Dallas, New Orleans, Atlanta, Boston, Philly, Cleveland. So we'll simulate that round and we'll get to the Western Conference and Eastern Conference Finals. And with that, it's going to be Golden State play Dallas and Boston play Cleveland. So we'll simulate the game between between Golden State and Mavs. So we'll simulate game 1. Dallas take game 1, 156-128. 38 and 13 for Luka Doncic, so a double-double. 38 for Kyrie Irving. 27 for Steph Curry. Wiggins with 23. Klay Thompson with 22. And we'll simulate game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. So we'll simulate game 2. And Dallas take a 2-0 lead. 125-90. 44 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists for Luka Doncic, so a triple-double. A 30-piece for Kyrie Irving. 21 for Steph Curry. 18 for Wiggins. 14 for J. Michael Green. So move on to game 3, and we'll simulate game 3. And Golden State get one back. 115-107 win. 27 for Curry, 21 for Wiggins, 18 for Klay, 33 for Kyrie Irving, 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists for Luka Doncic, so another triple-double. Move on to Game 4. We'll simulate Game 4, and Dallas are up 3-1. 131-124. Steph Curry with 34, Jonathan Kuminga with 19, Klay with 18, Christian Wood with 28, Luka Doncic with 27 points and 13 assists, so double-double, 23 points for Kyrie Irving. So move on to Game 5, and we'll simulate Game 5, and Golden State keep their series alive. 123-122 win. 43 points and 12 rebounds for Luka, so a double-double. Christian Wood with 24. 39 for Steph Curry, 25 for Andrew Wiggins. Move on to Game 6, and we'll simulate Game 6. Oh, and Golden State take it to 7 games by getting 120 to 109 win. 28 for Clay, 26 for Steph Curry, 21 for Wiggins. So Game 6, Clay came to life. 44 for Luka and 16 for Kyrie Irving. Move on to Game 7 and we'll simulate Game 7. So it's win or go home. And Western Conference Finals MVP goes to Luka Doncic. So Luka makes it to his first final. Eastern Conference Finals MVP goes to Jason Tatum. So yeah, Dallas ended up knocking out Golden State in 7. And Boston sweep Cleveland in 4. So it's going to be Boston versus Mavericks. So I'll simulate Game 1. And Mavs take the first one. 139 to 132. 41 points, 10 rebounds, and 14 assists for Luka Doncic, so a triple-double. 27 for Tim Hardaway, 22 for Christian Wood, and 19 for Kyrie Irving. 34 for Jason Tatum, 23 for Brogdon, and 23 for Jaylen Brown. Move on to Game 2. We'll simulate Game 2. And Mavericks are up 2-0. They take the 136-124 win. 56.7 rebounds and 7 assists for Luka Doncic, so a 56-point game, with 14 coming from Tim Hardaway and Reggie Bullitt, and Kyrie Irving with only 8 points. 33 points and 10 rebounds for Jason Tatum, so a double-double. 28 for Jaylen Brown. So move on to Game 3, and we'll simulate Game 3 out here. And Celtics come back in Game 3. Take the 131 to 103 win. 35 for Jaylen Brown, 20 for Brogdon, 20 for Tatum, 26 points and 10 assists for Luka, so a double-double. 25 for Kyrie Irving, but he fouled out. 15 for Tim Hardaway. And we move on to Game 4. We'll simulate Game 4. And Celtics have come back to draw to even 2-2. 142 to 107 win. 47 points and 12 rebounds for Tatum, so a double-double. 28 for Jaylen Brown, 27 for Miles Bridges, 28 points and 11 assists for Luka Doncic, so a double-double. 22 for Kyrie Irving and 14 for Christian Wood. Move on to Game 5 and we'll simulate Game 5. And Mavericks come back up with a 3-2 lead to get the 130 to 128 win. 32 for Luka, Tim Hardaway with 27, Christian Wood with 24, and Kyrie with 16. 31 for Jaylen Brown, 30 points and 10 rebounds for Jason Tatum, so a double-double. 21 for Al Horford. So move on to Game 6. So I'll simulate Game 6. And Mavs end up winning it in 6. Luka gets Finals MVP. And they end up getting the 130 to 123 win. 39 coming from Jaylen Brown, 27 for Tatum, 47 points and 13 assists for Luka Doncic, 23 for Christian Wood, and 19 for Kyrie Irving. So at the end of this the current season, the Mavericks ended up getting the finals win in 6. That take it 4-2. And as for Chicago, with a healthy Lonzo Ball, they end up with 42 wins and 40 losses for the season. So they're at a win percentage of 512, so just over 50%. And they end up making the 7th seed in the East, which is the play-in. And then they lose to Detroit. Then they get another chance against New York and lose to New York and get bounced out of the play-in and get bounced out of the playoffs. So a fully healthy Chicago team with Lonzo Ball couldn't make it any further than the play-in. So for all you viewers that are watching this video and enjoying it, don't forget to smash that like button. And for all you new viewers out there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as I'm on that road to 1,300 subs, and I appreciate every single one of you that decide to hit that subscribe button. Anyway, that's another video in the books. And I'll catch yous in the next video, as that's NZ Blasian out. And we'll catch yous in the next video. NZ Blasian out.